Hi everybody, get ready for the Chattanooga Coffee Throwdown event. It's the first one and it's going to be hosted at the Thrive Studio on River Street. That happens on March 17th. St. Patrick's Day. I wonder if maybe some Irish coffee is going to be in order. Well, joining me now, we've got David Snyder with Thrive Studio, and sitting next to me is Andrew Bettis with Velo Coffees, also here. First, David, tell me a little bit about the event. What is a coffee throwdown?
Well, typically it's a barista competition.
Okay.
But we didn't want to call it that because we didn't want to scare away all the home brewers. There's lots of people out there that have coffee pots and similar devices like this at their house that they use all the time, all day, every day. So
barista makes you think of like a Starbucks or
right.
something, right?
Baristas typically gives the professional title, and we wanted to open it up to people who were more they were on the same level of those professional baristas, but they don't have the barista title. So that's why we called it Throwdown versus Barista Competition. Okay. We really wanted to open it up to everybody. And
that's going to be all different kinds, too?
Yeah.
Okay,
yes.
Well, we do have this demonstration, you alluded to it. Mr. Andrew Bettis, what is this that we're looking at?
This is called an AeroPress. And so this is a way to brew coffee. Not many people have really heard about it. I guess it's kind of new. And there's going to be a few competitors using this in the competition. Okay. So I thought I'd bring it out and kind of show you kind of how to use it.
Yes, please do. It looks like something I saw at a high school chemistry lab,
Yeah, it looks very, kind of scientific. And so I'm just going to grind up some coffee and add it to it, and then we'll add some water. And I'm using a specific brew temperature right here. It's definitely a lot lower than like what your coffee pot probably produces.
Okay.
And so there's a few things that are kind of going on with this brew method.
Okay, grinding the beans. Should you always grind your own, or can you buy the bag of Folgers instant?
You definitely want to grind just before brewing. That's there's a lot of aromatics in the bean that are kind of released as soon as it's ground.
I can actually smell it.
So
it's wonderful.
It smells really good.
It does.
And so, but yeah, grind right before brewing. That's a really good brewing tip. Using the correct temperature of water. Usually for brewing at home, you want to have about 200-degree water. Okay. And so sometimes a coffee pot isn't able to produce that temperature water, and you may need to add boiling water to the reservoir.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of like a good tip that I've found if you're trying to work with a coffee pot at home.
Okay. Would you see a lot of residue left in it, and that's when you need to add in the extra water? Or?
It'll come down to taste. You'll be able to taste the difference.
Okay.
And so with this method, I'm going to preheat this filter.
Okay. And
pre-wet it. And so this is going to make sure that I don't get any papery taste in the coffee.
And that's just something you brought your equipment in, but we've got you hooked into an extension cord. Theoretically, I could do this at home.
Yeah, you could do this at home, and actually, if you are, you don't even have to be at home if you had a camping stove. You could make this out in the woods.
Oh, so much better.
Yeah, this method is kind of designed for, or it's used by a lot of people who camp or, like to make coffee, outside.
Oh, I wish we had smell-o-vision because, guys, that coffee smells so good right now.
And so I'm going to start the timer and add my hot water.
Anywhere in particular you get the beans from? Do you have an area? Do you only do like a one-farm bean or any Colombian?
I prefer a medium roast. And so there's a few places to get a medium roast. Velo Coffee Roasters offers a medium roast. And there's a few regional places as well. Like Counterculture Coffee, they have some very good coffee.
Awesome.
I like it. So.
And we're running out of time, so we're going to have to watch that in progress. But I do want to remind everybody, of course, time to do the house cleaning. We're here talking about the Chattanooga Coffee Throwdown, March 17th. That's not this Sunday, but the one after that. It's at the Thrive Studio at 191 River Street. $10 to register, and if you would like to get any more information, call 605-3125, that's David's number, or you can email Mr. David Snyder at david@thrivestudio.net. And about how long does it take to make the coffee?
It takes 1 minute with this grind setting.
So there you go, we're running out of time.
I'm going to press it for 40 seconds, and then it'll be ready to drink.
That sounds perfect. Maybe we'll have to see a little bit more of that after the commercial break. But we will be right back. We're also going to pick our winners in just a minute, so stay with Prime News at 7.